Kol Atzlamim, Daf Mem Aleph, sponsored for a bracha v'atzlacha for Yoel ben Moshe. The Mishnah brings a three-way dispute concerning whether images are ornamental or idolatrous. Rabbi Meir holds all images, although primarily ornamental, are prohibited benefit because they are worshipped once a year. The Gemara explains in his locale they were worshipped once a year. However, it was uncertain whether they were worshipped in other locales. Rabbi Meir holds a minor cannot marry his deceased brother's wife for the mitzvah of Yibum because he may be a saris, unable to have children. Although most men can have children, perhaps this brother is from the minority. Similarly, any other locale may also worship an image once a year. The Rabbanan limit the concern that images were worshipped to those holding certain objects. Number one, a staff. A staff in hand symbolized its ability to rule over the entire world. Number two, a bird. A trap bird symbolized its ability to capture the entire world. Number three, a sphere. A sphere is symbolic of the whole world in his hand. A Bryce adds three other symbols. Number one, a sword, initially assumed to be a symbol of banditry, subsequently seen as his ability to destroy the whole world at will. Number two, a wreath, initially assumed not to be associated with royalty. Number three, a ring, initially assumed to be an agent's seal, subsequently seen as the power to seal the death sentence of mankind. Rabbi Shimon Gamliel extends the sage's opinion to anything held as a symbol of dominion, even a stone or a piece of wood representing the insignificance of mankind. The Gemara does not resolve its holding excrement if it represents mankind's degradation or mankind's degradation of the idol. The Gemara qualifies this ruling according to all opinions. Number one, Rabbi Yehuda applies it to royal images only. Number two, Rabbi Bar Bar Chana applies it only to those erected at the entrance of a province. Number three, Rabbah applies the dispute only to cities, but in villages lacking a budget for ornamental images, all agree it is erected for idolatrous purposes, prohibited from benefit. Now we move on to a Mishnah, new Mishnah. This Mishnah discusses when an idol can be assumed to be nullified. Number one, image fragments. Based on a svek sveka, a double doubt, one can benefit from them. Perhaps the image was not worshipped. If worshipped, the worshipper disappointed shattered it. Shmuel extends the permit to idol fragments. It can be assumed it did not shatter accidentally. Number two, an image of a hand or foot. These are prohibited benefit. Mounting them on a base indicated it did not originate from a broken image. An idol that shattered accidentally. Rabbi Yochanan prohibits its benefit. Only an idol actively nullified is permitted. Shlokish permits its benefit. It is assumed the idolater nullified it based on the reasoning. If it cannot save itself, how can it save me? Questions on Reish Lakish. Number one, the Philistine idol Dagon fell and shattered in the doorway of their temple, punishment for not returning the Holy Ark. The Philistines continued to worship it. It shattered accidentally, rendering it powerless. The answer, Reish Lakish claims they worship the threshold that sees the power of Dagon. Number two, our Mishnah permits image fragments, not idol fragments. The answer, Reish Lakish infers the image is not permitted, ustam Mishnah Rabbi Meir, but idol fragments are permitted. Question on Rabbi Yochanan. The sages prohibit images, holding items that indicate it was worshipped. Just as Rabbi Meir prohibits the image, but not its fragments, the same is true for the sages. They prohibit the image, not its fragments. The answer. The Gemara answers, the cases are not comparable. The image fragments are permitted by a double doubt. The sage's image was worshipped. A doubt whether it was nullified cannot override its certain worship. Question. A chaver died. His storehouse of questionably tithed produce can be eaten. It is presumed tithed before he died. It being tevel is certain, his tithing is uncertain. Apparently a doubt can override uncertainty. Answer. Number one, the legal presumption defines it as certainly tithed. Number two, it is uncertain if the produce ever became tevel. If brought into the house in its chaff, It did not see the entrance of the house as finished produce. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.